Funny. Silly. Murder. I want to know who did that so bad. I want to make my own conspiracy board so bad.
Bakovia used to be a star among cities. Historic, wealthy, and bustling with new businesses. That star's been dying for a while.
Am I making... Oh.
Crime's on the rise.
We are making a conspiracy board.
With war brewing
Okay.
And the government tightening their grip. It's no surprise we're restless. Police might be keeping people safe, but there's only so much we can do about the seedy underbelly. With a prohibition, lawbreakers, criminals, and your everyday civilians are all forced into the same watering holes. Usually, it'd be my job to bust this place. But, maybe we can help one another. This place is more useful open. Especially when I have someone a lot more dangerous to catch than a few drunks. Ah, it looks like your first customers are arriving. Let's see if you can loosen their tongues.
Oh, hello.
I'll be waiting, bartender. Don't let me down.
Okay, who are you though? Hi, welcome to Best Served Cold, the demo. I did not have a chance to do an intro because the game just started, but welcome in. This is a demo, like I said, for a, speakeasy murder mystery bartending game. I found out about it on Blue Sky, and I had to check it out. This game looks very cool. I love murder mysteries, so I'm very intrigued already. And, yeah. Let's look at the settings real quick. Oh, again with the master volume automatically being set to 50. Every game should do this. I keep saying it. Ooh, I like that you can use the dyslexia font. Which of course becomes Comic Sans, but I feel like there's two options when there's a dyslexia font. There's Open Dyslexic and there's Comic Sans. Both helpful. I think I'm going to keep to the typical font for now just because of vibes, but I like that that is an option. I feel like more games need to make that an option. A lot of them have been, because I know that the Dark Pictures games, at least when I played Man of Medan a couple years ago, well, when I played half of Man of Medan a couple years ago, it was able to use Open Dyslexic, which I thought was very, very helpful. So it is definitely becoming more common. I'm glad that, you know, to see games doing it still. Now I'm sad I could never finish Man of Medan, but for anyone who doesn't know that little lore tidbit, me and my partner tried to do Man of Medan co-op on our streams a few years ago, and the game just fucking bugged out and wouldn't let us go through this one door, and we just couldn't finish the game. We had to end our stream early. Couldn't finish the game, and at this point, I've forgotten everything that happened in the game, and I kind of want to try it again, but I also have that, deep-seated, anxiety of if I boot this game it's not gonna work, so what's the point? I don't want to get my hopes up and then have the glitch happen at the same place again, so I'm just kind of discouraged. But one of these days I do want to I probably won't stream it, but I want to play the game. I want to know what happens in it because it was intriguing. But anyway, that's not about this. That's about Dark Pictures Man of Medan. I'm on a tangent. That's normal here, I promise. I don't have ADHD. What do you mean? Anyway, let's do new game. Hello? I was gonna say, is she about to get Jack the Ripper, but that's not the right time period for this. Hello? What's going on? Case 0, the last drop. Monday. hazy overhead lights in your speakeasy buzz to life as the bookshop above you closes for the day. The bookshop owner and your landlord, Vincent Floir, takes a seat at the bar and begins mumbling to himself. Is this the guy who was narrating at the beginning, maybe, perhaps? Because he would be in charge of me. What a day. Sarin literature is providence bound in leather, but to my customers, my books may as well be doorstops. I can stay quiet if I so choose. This is definitely giving, like, Valhalla vibes a little bit. Obviously not Cyberpunk, but, like, Valhalla and Coffee Talk, where, like, the person comes, sits in front of you, you talk to them, and then you mix them a drink. I haven't personally played either of those games yet, but I have seen quite a bit of Valhalla. And, for Coffee Talk, I am planning on streaming that game at some point this year, hopefully. I just need to make time because there is so many people, like, there's so much dialogue in that game that I would want to stream it with other people to help me do some of the voices. I have discussed this with certain people, and we're trying to plan it, but, you know, planning takes time. I've been kind of busy lately, but someday I will stream Coffee Talk, and it'll be a good time. I really, really want to play that game. Everything alright, Mr. Floir? Clearly not. If I ordered a cart of fools and received just one of my customers, I would have gotten my money's worth. Well, we both know why I'm here. I need a drink, so dazzle me. I don't know how to dazzle you. I need a tutorial. Ooh, what would you like? This evening, a properly mixed Eastern Ruby should hit the spot. Some days your customers will be in a bad mood. This can also be caused by serving them a ruined drink or by choosing dialogue options that upset or anger them. When a customer's in a bad mood, it's shown here in the bottom left. Yeah, I guess he is in a bad mood. Serving a customer their favorite drink will lift the spirits and cure their bad mood. Press the serve button to start making Vincent a drink. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. Vincent perks up. Customers will usually avoid discussing unpleasant topics when in a bad mood. You'll have to cure it before you can interrogate them. In some rare cases, though, a client must be in a bad mood before they will open up. In these situations, you can mess up their drink on purpose to bring down their mood. And how am I supposed to know if they're just like that? Maybe this game was not made for me. I'll figure it out. And if I can't, there's always guides. As you get to know your clients better, make sure to learn what their favorite drink is. You can always ask them what they like to get a hint. Okay, but how do I make the drink? Let's see if we can cheer you up. Ah, that's the spirit. Ha 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 ha, recipes. Vincent loves the Eastern Ruby and we want to lift his spirits and cure his bad mood. So let's select Eastern Ruby in the list. No, I'm gonna make him a fucking cold winter, fuck you. Actually, now that I'm reading what the cold winter is, that sounds kind of baller. Vodka, coffee liqueur, cream, coffee powder, and ice cubes. That sounds real tasty, actually. If anyone wants to cure my bad mood, I feel like I'd enjoy that drink. Potentially. Trying to think, is there anything else on this list I would even like? Ooh, maybe the wake-up call. That looks like an espresso martini. I think that is an espresso martini. No, the cold winter or the wake-up call is the way to my heart, I think. Easy. Although I'd probably try some of these before. I can't have the Pirate's Joy. That's got coconut in there. But the Eastern Ruby is whiskey, sugar syrup, lemon juice, red wine, ice cubes, and a cherry. That doesn't sound too bad either. But I'm a coffee hoe, so I want that coffee drink. Oh, okay. To successfully mix a drink, you'll need to add all the necessary ingredients to the shaker by passing through them with the arrow. I already forgot what the ingredients were. I know there's a cherry on top. Following along the lines in the direction it's pointing. Once you start following the path, you'll need to keep up the pace as a red arrow will start following you. Oh no, stressful. Okay, I mean, this seems pretty straightforward. I don't have to, like, remember the order. I just have to be fast about it. Ah! I did it. Because with Valhalla, from what I remember from watching it be played, you had to actually click the different ingredients and you had to get them right. So that's a bit different, but that's totally fine because I don't have to think. I can just be like, oh, he likes this one. And I just do the little fucking swirly-do. I'm sure there's harder ones later. That was a tutorial. I'm sure there's a harder one later. I don't know, though. Well done! Vincent is no longer in a bad mood. Affection towards me. Yo, is that what this little bar is? The affection bar? Is this the how drunk he is bar? Wait. Oh, you can't see my cursor. But, like, in the under where it says good mood, like, there's the bar that's, like, half full. Like, is that how drunk he is? He hasn't even taken a sip yet. The more a customer likes a certain drink you give them, the more affection increases. Your favorite drink will reward the most affection. Interesting. Customers will not appreciate being served a bad drink. If you fail to properly mix a cocktail, customers will be displeased and you'll lose all but one action for the remainder of the conversation. Oh my god, this game has press turns. Bad joke. You know me too well. This is my absolute favorite. When I was looking for a bartender to run this place, I hoped for someone as good as you, but didn't expect it. Especially with your background. What does that mean? What's the lore, game? What's the lore? This place could have become naught but cloudy moonshine and rough customers, yet you are already proving to be more than that. Supply lines for alcohol are fraught. You'll have to adapt your drinks menu to circumstance, but a recent shipment of vodka from Rusalka came into my possession, and as such, some old classic cocktails are on the menu once more. Lucky me, I suppose. Anything else? Ah, yes, I nearly forgot. A friendly warning, perhaps. My favorite gentleman's club is abuzz with the chat about crackdown on speakeasies. My companions have warned me that the local constabulary is looking to make an example of the flagrant, lawbreakers. Lawbreakers? I suppose that's what we are now. We've opened a bar during a prohibition, even if that prohibition is ridiculous. The law is the law, but what's legal and what's right are not always the same thing. Very true. The people of Tsara should not exchange freedom for safety. Haha, this totally isn't relevant at all. Anyway, what if we get raided? It's unlikely they would target my establishment, and I have friends in the constabulary. But you should take precautions nonetheless. I'm sure there's a bad ending of this game where you get raided, probably. I don't know. If he's telling me to take precautions, maybe there's certain things I'm supposed to do, or certain people not to piss off, maybe. Try not to irritate anyone who might incriminate us, and don't compromise on drink quality. I'd imagine most speakeasies are brought down by dissatisfied customers with loose tongues. There it is, so I'm sure there's people I should not piss off in this game. I'll be careful. Good, you see, there's a reason I bring all this up. Aha! The newspaper. Speakeasy guest found dead. Funny. Silly. Murder. I want to know who did that so bad. I want to make my own conspiracy board so bad. In the early hours of the morning, the body of an as-of-yet unidentified young woman was found in an alley off the Bukovi Boulevard. Bukovi police has since released a statement confirming that the crime took place outside of Speakeasy and that the proprietors, as well as several guests, have been detained for questioning. This murder is almost certainly the latest in a string of crimes committed on and around the boulevard by the so-called Bukovi killer. The killer! The Bukovi killer! Citizens are urged not to attend these illegal establishments for their own safety and to inform local law enforcement if they suspect any illegal activity is taking place. So there's going to be a lot of people we shouldn't piss off, got it. I wonder if there's going to be people we shouldn't serve drinks to because they're coming in to try to get us caught in something. But I don't know how I'm going to be able to pick up on that. I don't know, I think I'm overthinking this. I don't get too bothered by all this tittle-tattle. I'm certain these murders are fabricated by puritanical bureaucrats on the city council. I don't know, they advertise this game to me as a murder mystery, but if there's not murder, I don't know what I'm here for. Maybe he's not the narrator from the beginning then, because the narrator from the beginning seemed pretty keen on the fact that we needed to solve this murder. So I wonder who was talking to us at the beginning. Doesn't that seem like a conspiracy theory? It does not. Sounds like something someone who's into conspiracy theories would say, bud. Greedy, joyless politicians are making sure this prohibition is enforced. They can spin tales of crime and murder if it's in their interest. You know a Saran politician is lying when his mouth is moving. The scoundrels are not above manufacturing a villain to scare the populace. He takes a long sip of his drink and sets it down on the table, his fingers nervously rattling on the glass. A murder at a speakeasy doesn't mean visiting one is dangerous, but I wonder if those who indulge in tabloid rumors can grasp that fact. I imagine the authorities will be paying closer attention to venues like ours. They think we offer safe haven to vagabonds and scoundrels, but all we want is to kindle the dying flames of conversation. Imagine their surprise when they see the depth and breadth of fine gentlemen and ladies who will frequent our establishment. But heed my words, friend. Be on your guard. Be on guard for what? We're on Bukovi Boulevard, so the locals are a mixed bag. Consider the customers carefully. My friends, especially, are people of culture and arts. There's no doubt in my mind that some shady characters will show up, but I'd imagine most will be harmless. I'd hope so, anyway. A mix of high and low society makes for a good blend. Honey and lemon, wine and cheese crackers, that sort of thing. Jokes aside, do be careful, bartender. I've invested a lot of money in this place, and while it's yours to use, I don't expect to be sweeping up eyeballs and teeth at the end of the night. Understood. One more thing. We both know this is your last chance. Okay, again with the we both know, I feel like I need some lore. What's going on? What did I do? What if I'm the murderer? What if I'm the killer? I go kill people and then I come back and I mix drinks and I'm like, oh man, one of you gotta be the killer, right? Like, I'm gonna interrogate all y'all and then no one will suspect me. Perhaps. I don't think that's what this game is. I went out on a limb to give you this opportunity, and I've turned a blind eye to your past troubles. Make sure those troubles stay in the past, and you keep your nose clean. What did I do? I get it. Where's the lore, game? Maybe the full game has the lore, and this is not the beginning of the game. Who knows? If you follow my rules, you'll be under my protection, and I promise I'll keep you safe. One hand washes the other. We have a deal. Good, good. Thank you for the libations. I should return home. I hope business goes well tonight. I have work to get on with or end conversation. I feel like both of these would end the conversation. Oh, I was mean to him. Oh no, I clicked the wrong one. What if I restart? Load. Oh fuck, I never saved in my whole life. Settings. Oops, I'm restarting. I was like, why did that not end the conversation? You know, like that should have ended it. Anyway, we're gonna do it again. Okay, we're ending the conversation. See you, Vincent. Oh, there's someone back there. Hello. Every day we'll bring a different group of customers to your speakeasy. It's a big place to look left and right to check for any customers seated on the edges of the room. You can click on a customer to call them over for a chat at the bar. Let's try it out on this mysterious woman in the back. Hello. You're pretty. Energetic girl. The woman takes a seat, looking exhausted. She squints at you like she can't decide if you're a friend or foe. I feel much the same way now that I'm now worried that anyone who comes into the speakeasy is going to report us to the damn government. Rough day? You have no idea. Although you're on your feet all day serving people with too much money, so maybe you have some idea. Rundown Heights is fully booked, so me and everyone else in the laundry service are run off our feet. There's nothing like changing hotel bedsheets during a spice traders symposium. Do you know how frustrating it is to have a fat, bald old man explain the logistics of his spice trading company and how it made him rich? And he's doing that while you change his sweaty bed sheets. I can guess. Sometimes I push my face into a pillow and scream so loud I feel like I'm gonna crack the walls. But then I stop and nothing has changed. Sounds like you need a drinky. Yes, something that feels like being slapped in the face with a slice of lime. A slice of lime wrapped around a cricket bat. Okay, so she wants lime. That's what I'm getting from this. All I'm getting from this. I don't think we serve cricket bats here. I trust your judgment. What flavors do you like? Right now, I'm craving something spiced. After all that spice at the spice convention? I mean, okay, girly pop. Maybe they got their spice samples in the room and it smells good. I trust your judgment. Spicy limes. Spicy lime. Jesus! Okay, I was not expecting another tutorial. Several indicators to the right of each cocktail that provide more information about the drink in question, including whether your customer likes it or not. Okay. I don't know what these little symbols. There's a percent. Is that like the percent alcohol? Question mark means you don't yet know how they feel about this cocktail, while a star means it's their favorite. Customers will also have drinks they like and ones that they feel neutral about. Okay. Serving liked and favorite drinks will improve your relationship with the customer faster than a neutral one. Okay, the tilde is the smoothness, which determines how long a customer is willing to stay and talk after being served. Okay, so the smoothness gives different actions. Which I guess that's why when I was talking to the man before, my actions went up. I noticed on the going through it that my actions started at 2 and ended at 4. So clearly the Eastern Ruby did add a 2, like it says here. Every new topic you discuss will cost you 1 action. Once the action counter runs out, customers will leave the bar, so don't forget to serve them a drink whenever you talk to them. Customers can be called back as long as you have actions remaining, but can only be served once a day. Meanwhile, the alcohol percentage shows how alcoholic a drink is. The higher the percent, the more intoxicated the customer will get. Some questions require a certain level of intoxication. Okay. Be careful, a customer that becomes inebriated will go home. Alcohol tolerance will vary from customer to customer. Fun. Now you know the power the bartender holds. The better your drink fits the customer's tastes. The more affection you will receive, you can also affect a customer's mood as well as how talkative they'll be after you've served them. Now let's make her a drink, shall we? Okay. I do think lime juice and ginger ale is kind of like what she said, because it's got lime, and I guess ginger is a spice, you know. It's also the only one it's letting me click on. They're not even gonna be like, hey, what if you tried to be smart today? Nope, we're doing this one. I'm sure they'll fix that when they release the full game, the like weird like loading time between selecting the drink and this popping up. Oh, it is shaped like a bullet. Hell yeah. Oh damn, this is perfect. Don't let me have too many of these. Okay, so she's reached the first level of being drunk, I guess. Is that what these levels are? Wait, is it gonna tell me? Okay, yeah, no. So she's tipsy. So the shot glass means you're tipsy, the wine glass means you're drunk, and the wine bottle means you're inebriated. Okay, I'm learning. And then this. Yeah. She barely likes me, but that's okay because we just met. After a long shift, my brain is buzzing. I can't just go home with all this fuzz in my head. When the Prohibition closed the bars and clubs, everything else got more expensive. An opera ticket costs a month's rent. With everything being so busy. Why is it so busy? Well, there's a Spice Merchant Symposium, but there's some big show going on as well. Everyone's wearing their fanciest threads, the women in those sparkly dresses and their heeled shoes. Looks like torture to me. Me too, bestie. Aha, we got affection from that. At the hotel, I only see the clothes lying on the floor, stained with peppercorn sauce, coffee, nicotine, and worse. At least the folk going to the shows are clean. I guess I clean up fewer wine stains now, so maybe the Prohibition isn't all bad. She downs her drink, wiping her mouth for any spills. Woo! I'll take that as a compliment. No, I should ask if she's feeling better. That's a little more considerate. She closes her eyes and lets out a long, comfortable sigh. Yeah, I'm good. That really hit the spot. This watering hole's new, right? That weird old guy put me onto this place. Weird old guy. Does she mean the landlord? I haven't met any other people yet. How old? I could ask about the guy or say we just opened. How old? I don't know, 50s, balding, bit pudgy. Probably Vincent then. That's the landlord. Well, he might be weird and old, but this place is alright. What do you call it? The Nightcap. The Nightcap, huh? Funny name. Oh, I'm Clara, by the way. Mind if I just call you bartender? You don't seem too prissy about the type of customers you get. Yeah, mind if I just call you bartender? You don't have a name. Barkeep. Nah, she should call me Barkeep. Grundon Heights has 3 hotel bars, but I didn't fit in at any of them, even when they served booze. The staff bar was all drunken bellhops, the mid bar was full of posers, and the Spire Lounge would charge me a fortune for just looking at the drinks menu. This place feels a bit more varied in its clientele. You got all sorts in here. We're all equal when we walk through these doors. Her smile is warm and she nods a little, like she just made her mind up about you. I can get on board with that. Good. Oh, I should be heading back. I got Bartitsu sparring classes and a shift tomorrow, and if I don't get a good sleep, both of those are going to beat the stuffing out of me. Take care. Wait, so it didn't use any actions to talk to her. That's interesting. I guess because it's a tutorial. Now that everyone has been spoken to, let's end the day by using the bell. Click the bell on the counter to signal to all customers to leave and head home. You can also use it to end the day early when you don't feel like speaking to all customers. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, fuck all y'all. Ding, 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 ding. So is there really no one else? Yeah, I guess tutorial. They haven't taught me about how actions work yet, so that makes sense that they wouldn't use the... It's Tuesday. Awkward gentleman. Hello. A new customer takes a seat at the bar. He takes a slow look around the room and then at you. He glances back at the entrance a few times like he expects someone to sneak in after him. The man doesn't hesitate to tap the bar, demanding the attention you're already giving him. What can I get you? How does this place work? Just like a regular bar? No butlers or whatever? I just want to drink. Okay. Butlers? Anything in particular? Oh, he gets drunk way faster. This man is a lightweight. You can see the things shifted to the side. Does not take as much to get him a little tipsy. I do like that that is indicated. That's pretty cool. I don't care. You choose. How does this place work? Oh, he doesn't want fucking... Okay, no preference question. Ready to serve. I'm gonna give him what I want. Probably wrong. Oh. I have to think about this. Because if he gets to a 6, he's gonna leave. So I need to make him something a bit weaker. Probably no more than a 3, because that would keep him in the tipsy range, I think. So no 5s. Definitely not a 7, because he'll just fuck off. So I can't give him the night count. Cold winter, which is what I would want. That would put him right into drunk range. So I don't think we want that. I think a 2 or a 3 is our best bet. The femme fatale. I don't know. What if he's one of those like weird guys who's just like, that says femme in it. I don't want that. That's for women. So maybe not that one. That's the... Oh, poison drop is also a 3. There's not much that won't get him just drunk. A mint punch, a poison drop, or a femme fatale. I'm thinking the poison drop because that would put him squarely here. And that just feels like a good sweet spot to me. Plus with the orange peel, that sounds kind of tasty. I'm just gonna give him this one. I'm trying not to fucking get this dude wasted. Ooh, look at that skull. That's pretty cool. Ah! Okay. That's gonna get me every time because when you complete the drink, it kind of sounds like the Discord, like, but my Discord is not open. It is not that. Perfect mix. Yo, I'm a gamer. Not bad. Not bad at all. Very pleasant, actually. Hey, he likes it. He's in a good mood. He is exactly as tipsy as I thought he would be. You've probably guessed that I'm here for more than a drink. We have business. You and me? I don't know you, bitch. What's going on? I should have gotten him so fucking toasted he'd just leave then. Business? Why don't I have actions? What the fuck? I literally made you a drink and it didn't give me any actions? Business? He sets down today's newspaper, but rather than turning it as Vincent did yesterday, he instead lets the heavy pages land with a thud. Oh, they identified the victim. The headline reads, "Latest Bakovy Boulevard victim identified." In a statement to the press this morning, Bakovy police finally released the name of the latest victim in the string of murders by the so-called Bakovy killer. The body of 24-year-old Natalia Reed, a native Zarin and lifetime resident of Bakovy, was found yesterday in the unnamed alley off Bakovy Boulevard at 6 in the morning by a local resident heading out for work. Police have since confirmed that the crime took place outside a speakeasy known as the Last Drop, which the victim, a junior accountant, was known to frequent in her off time to drink and gamble. The illegal business has since been shut down, resulting in several arrests. Okay, do we think that the Bakovy killer is like killing people and leaving them outside the speakeasy so the speakeasies get shut down? That's my theory right now. I'm also wondering if this guy at the bar is the narrator from the beginning, but he didn't sound very awkward in the narration. I don't know. We'll find out. Police Commissioner Aldea urges the public to be careful and to come forward with any information that may aid the police in their ongoing investigation, as the perpetrator remains at large. I think they're targeting the speakeasies. Like, I think this is very clearly like, you go to the speakeasy, you kill someone, and you leave them outside so that the police find the speakeasy. That's my thought. That's my theory right now. Natalia Reed's family has declined to comment. Her employer, Mark Weaver, says only that he assumed she was just late again. Oh dear. That'll be me if I get murdered. Have you encountered anyone acting strangely at this establishment? I've only worked here for 1 day. I have worked here for 1 day, sir. I don't know anything you spring to mind. I have worked here for 1 day. I've met one woman. I doubt that. I've met one woman, dude. What the fuck? None. Really? There's a lot of unusual behavior around right now. Did you read the news yesterday? Are you a fucking cop? I shouldn't have made him a drink. I should have gotten him toasted. Because he's clearly already drinking it though, so. You and I have both broken the law. We're staring at each other. Speakeasy guest found dead. And since you just served me alcohol, that would make this place... I was just making a drink for my new friend. You drank it, dude! You're just as fucking complicit as me at this point. Like, he wouldn't be tipsy if he hadn't drinking it. I wonder if you can just get this guy toasted and he fucks off without messing with you. Maybe that's what I was supposed to do. Maybe I'll restart my game again and click the tutorial and Clara. I was just making a drink for my new friend. Oh, he didn't like that. Obstinate. You have a chance to show me how cooperative you can be, and you're letting that chance slip away. Ah! I knew he was a fucking cop. Constable Hugo Mertens. He waits a moment to make sure you understand the gravity of the situation. I'm investigating a series of murders that took place outside established speakeasies. Are you gonna shut us down? Speakeasies are, at the moment, one of the only leads I have. I may never say this again, but your business needs to stay open. And again, cop, you drank the alcohol. May not look like it from this, but it does look like it from this. The killer is using locations like yours. The killer. So one of your patrons could be a killer. I've met one woman. I have had one patron. What if the landlord's doing it? Because he wants everyone to come to his speakeasy. He wants to shut all the other ones down. He wants everyone to come to this one. Sus. And you need my help? You'll be helping yourself. If your clientele keeps getting murdered, well, that's not great for business. For a time, your establishment has protection. From me and from the rest of the constabulary. This place is no longer a bar. It's a hunting ground where I will catch a killer. With your help. I got a clue. Your first assignment is to interview these drunkards and find out if any of them frequented that speakeasy where we found Natalia Reed. Do that, and I might just extend your time a bit longer so we can figure out who's behind all this. I should have gotten him toasted. Then he'd just fuck off. Then the game wouldn't happen. But it would be funny. You drinking here is also illegal, right? He's not gonna like this, but it's so funny. It is. But I have dispensation. And with your background, I'm sure you agree it's best if we don't look too closely at who has broken which laws. What is my background? I want them to tell me so bad. Now, are you going to help me? Don't have an option here, do I? He shakes his head softly and pulls the badge from the table and places it back into his inside pocket. I did my homework. I know who you are. Just think of it this way. As a reformed citizen, you should be more than happy to help out. I'm assuming I've been to prison then. Based on the way he said that. Understand? Okay, he likes me again. We're back. We are so fucking back. I wanted to be sassy so bad. You might not be too fond of the constabulary, but you have to be realistic. Right now, we want the same thing. I'll do it. Good. Any questions? What was my first task again? Give me a solid lead on the people in this establishment who were present at the same speakeasy where Natalia Reed was found. As a former criminal, I'm sure you know ways of making people talk. There's no doubt in my mind your less savory connections might know more. Once you prove you're capable of collecting this information, I'll accept I'm not wasting my time. From there, I can divulge a bit more about the case. See what I can do. Why should I help you? I feel like I know why I should help him. Let's move on. Ah! Tutorial jump scare! Speaking with customers will provide you with clues about the current case. Okay. Use the show clue button, lets you present a clue. It's like Ace Attorney! Oh my god, can I present my attorney's badge? Okay. You can ask for more information or confront them with evidence. Presenting clues to customers is crucial to uncovering new evidence to solve your case. Helpful customers may be able to spot lies, provide new information, or provide an alibi. But be careful, showing certain people confrontational evidence may just affect their mood. What if he's the killer? I doubt it, but like, the killer. You're part of this now. Time is short and I expect something solid from you. Soon. Bestie, I hope you know I'm only cooperating with the police because I have been given no choice and also because I want to solve the mystery. And I can't... If I say fuck you and you leave and then I don't get to solve the mystery, then there's no video game. And that's the reason. Sir, doesn't mean I like you. This case is the highest priority and you're on the clock. If we don't have the killer in 2 weeks, this gets kicked upstairs to the Confederated Force. 2 weeks! I guess that's why it says 2 out of 16 in the corner. Yeah, 16 days, and it starts now, so that's plus 14 is 16. I wonder if the whole game takes place over 16 days, or that's just... Well, here's the thing. He says if we don't have the killer in 2 weeks, that makes it sound like the whole game is the 16 days. So I wonder how long the demo lasts. And if that happens, my career is in tatters and your bar is finished. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. 2 weeks to prove we are not children playing detectives. 2 weeks to save our careers and our reputations. Oh, what's wrong with your reputation, sir? You want to talk? You want to talk about that? You want to talk about what's wrong with your reputation, sir? I'm so curious what happens if you give him like the most alcoholic drink possible and he gets toasted, because it says when they get toasted they leave. 2 weeks to make our streets safe and save some lives while we're at it. No pressure though. Goodbye. Was that the whole day? No. Oh, hi. Another man with a face scar. Oh, we already know his name. Peter Wagner. Peter Wagner enters your bar. You recognize him by the scar on his cheek. It's been a while, and you don't quite know if you're ready to see him again. Lore? Lore? My first thought was like X, but I don't know. He takes a seat, looking you in the eye. You can't quite tell if he recognizes you. You hope he doesn't. Welcome to the nightcap. Creative location for a speakeasy. The filth are looking for old bars opening up again, not basements owned by bookworms. Make me a real drink so I can forget all the weak cat piss they serve in the stacks. If memory serves, you mix a good cocktail. They're usually a bit sweet for my taste. Oh, he does recognize me. Okay. Miss me, Peter? Ooh. I need to know what this lore is. Oh, affection. That was a lot of affection. Every day. I was crying myself to sleep on a pillow soaked through with tears. You feel the same, I imagine. Is he my ex? That's what I'm working with in my brain right now. I also am like, I don't think we know the gender of the bartender. It's very vague and perhaps even just supposed to be a sub-in for the player. So like, they could be gay. They can be gay. In my mind, they're gay until I am told otherwise. Sure. He raises his eyebrows and shoves a few coins your way. Let's see how this new job of yours is working out, eh? Any flavor I can work in there that you like? Given that we know this guy, the game should just tell me what he likes, but it's not gonna be that easy. Going all sweet on me now. Well, I like a hint of coffee to go with my drink. Oh my god, he's just like me for real, for real. Okay, let's make him a drink. I need to know who this pretty lady is too at some point. Peter leans low and his chin rests on the bar, the light catching the long scar on his cheek. His eyes twinkle as he looks up at you. They're gay, right? Like, the bartender is genderless, so it's always gay. If they have set a gender for the bartender and I just wasn't paying attention, that's on me. But in my mind, the bartender has no gender. So anyone I flirt with, it's a gay interaction. Let's see if I can remember what you like. Let's see indeed. He said coffee, right? A hint of coffee to go with my drink. And he has a high tolerance. So I should probably give him the 5 so I can get him tipsy. Because if I give him the wake-up call, he's not going to even be tipsy yet. But those are the 2 coffee ones. So I think, no matter what I do, it's the same amount of actions. So I'll give him the cold winter, get him a little tipsy. And then maybe I can find out if he's my ex, because this game is being all coy with me. Ah, get in there. Hell yeah. I want to taste this one. It sounds very tasty. Oh, look at that. I feel like that's what a White Russian is, but I don't remember off the top of my head. I know I've had a White Russian before and I liked it. But unfortunately all I have right now is just plain coffee. But I might make myself like a Bailey's coffee later because this game is making me want to have a little drinky drink. This career shift is starting to make sense. You have talent. He liked it. So you're a bartender now. Well, that's an odd one, but if you want to pull a curtain over your past, I'll go along with it. Peter's a criminal. More specifically, he's an enforcer for the feared crime lord Carla, but as long as you don't owe money, insult him, or spill his drink, you should be fine. Okay, so I can never fuck up his drink, got it. Strange how that face with the frightening scar can light up a room when he smiles. Though it doesn't happen often. How can someone so dangerous be so charming? Okay, but is he our ex, though? I'm getting vibes. I'm never sure if I'm right about things, because I'm bad at picking up on vibes in real life, but like, I'm getting vibes. Thanks. I got a clue about his favorite speakeasy. Your rival speakeasies ain't too appealing. I can see why you're getting busier. The other places either turn away anyone without a duchy? I don't know what that is. Google time. Ah yes. The territory of a duke or duchess. Also known as a dukedom. How do you say that though? Hold on, Google, tell me how to say that word. Duchy, okay. It's duchess, that makes sense. Unfortunately, I'm like, douche? I mean, I'm sure most of those people are douchebags, but you know. They turn away anyone without a duchy, or they hose the blood off the dance floor each night. The last drop was the only one I could appreciate, but it got shut down a few days ago. That's where the murder happened. What's a little blood to you? No, I should ask him about his job. I feel like he'd like that question a bit more. What is profiles? Okay, and then this is the log. That's good to know about. I want to look at his profile real quick. Maybe he'll tell me if he's my ex. That font is so small. I hope they make that bigger in the full game. I can kind of read it. A handsome but intimidating man working as a debt collector for the less savory individuals that make up Bakovi's underworld. Favorites, cold winter. I picked good. I'm sure the espresso martini is another favorite. Someone from my past, a former partner from my darker days in Bakovi. They don't say what kind of partner. Probably a partner in crime, but like what about also a partner in love? Got him. That didn't really give me much insight. What's your job these days? My collar's blue and I work with my hands a lot. Some of the other fellows in my line of work have a bit too much fun for my tastes. You don't like your colleagues? I reckon my job ain't good or bad. It's neutral, cause and effect and all that. What I do is a natural result of the system we all live in and the deals people make. I don't get it. I take no responsibility for what happens to the folk I collect from. They knew the deal they was getting into and they took the money. But even though I don't feel bad for them, that don't mean I want to go drinking with gorillas like me who laugh about smashing open some indebted shopkeeper's skull. Okay, so he is still a debt collector. He takes a final long sip of his drink and sets the empty cup down on the table. You're not a complete monster. I'm just Peter. And I play my part without prejudice or pleasure. Like I said, cause and effect. And now, if you'll excuse me, this drink has had an effect on me, and I need to take care of that. I'll be pissing. Sure thing. I still have 4 actions. I'm like, okay. Maybe the demo just doesn't have the actions countdown. The game's not done, so I'm not gonna fault him for that. Oh, who's this sad, sad priest? I almost said, who's the sad, sad man? And then I saw the collar. So we've got sad man and pretty lady. I'm gonna talk to the sad man first, and then we can finish off with the pretty lady. Gloomy priest. A miserable looking man sits down at the bar. A big cloud follows him. Once he has your attention, he peruses the drinks stacked behind you. What can I get you? I never understand all these names. Something strong, please. You're a lightweight, sir. I can tell just by looking at you. And by that I mean I can tell by looking at your little bar in the corner. If I'm doing something wrong, I might as well do it right. So I have to not get him fucking toasted. Or otherwise he'll just leave. Anything besides strong? Not really, just strong. Okay. What does the goddess want you to order? I feel like he's not gonna like that. Just make me a drink quickly and with fewer jokes. I guess our affection can't go much down from 0. He said he wants something strong, but if he hits a 6, he'll get fucking wasted. So we want like a 5 maximum. And he gave no preferences other than strong. So we could give him a copper bullet, an Eastern ruby, an evening prayer for the priest. I think that might be a little funny. The night count will absolutely fucking toast him. I think the evening prayer, like, obviously that's low-hanging fruit, but like, for the priest, I'm gonna do it. Watch him hate it. That would be so funny if he hated it, actually. Oh, the prayer hands. Got him. It will be so funny if he hates this. But I feel like that's the only 2 options. He's either gonna love it or he's gonna hate it. Goes down quite nicely. Oh, he drunk. He got a little affection from that. He shrugs, places the glass back against his lips, and downs the rest. When the glass is empty, he wags his finger for you to refill it. No, I think you've had enough. Buddy, I got you fucking drunk on the first one. If you drink any more, you will become inebriated, and the tutorial said that means you will leave. What if I wanted to talk to you more and learn your name besides it being Gloomy Priest? How about we start with your name? What did I just fucking say? John Lacey. You really don't know who I am. I'm Father Lacey, but you can call me John. I'm a priest at the church up the road. You know this is alcoholic. We are permitted. Besides, how could the goddess resent a priest drinking in this city? I mean, I'm sure you drink wine. The blood of Christ and all that. Is it that bad? Also, interesting that they believe in a goddess instead of a god. I like that. Interesting lore, you know? Like, obviously, his outfit is based around, like, you know, traditionally Christian. He doesn't have, like, Catholic robes, but, like, this is very much, like, a typically Christian priest outfit, but they say goddess instead of god. I like that little lore tidbit. That's interesting. I want to learn more about this world. Is it that bad? If you took confessions too, you wouldn't ask. Oh no! He got in a bad mood. I didn't have any other dialogue choices, bro. What do people maybe he only talks if he's in a bad mood. Maybe he's one of those guys. Wait, there's still hope for this. Yeah, because I have no other dialogue options. I'm kind of forced to put him in a bad mood. Everything you can imagine and more. I used to have faith in humanity. Actually, I cannot remember. I actually don't know if confession is just a Catholic thing. I was raised Catholic, so like we had confession. I don't know if that happens in other denominations. Like, maybe he is Catholic. I actually don't know if this outfit is strictly which brand of Christianity wears that. Because when I was a child and I would go to church, in the Catholic church, they would have these fucking robes and shit. But maybe out and about, they wear the collar thing. I don't fucking know. I'm not religious anymore. I don't know if that's completely obvious or not. Anyway. Here you go. Did I actually give him another drink? He's gonna die. Cause if that won, he's gonna die. He's at half. He's gonna die. Can you kill people with alcohol poisoning in this game? I'm about to find out. Thank you. I'll be back soon. Godspeed, John. Or goddess speed, potentially. He downs the rest and stands up. Now that you can see him better, you notice the clerical collar that was tucked in. I mean, I saw it earlier. He tips his head and takes his leave. Ellipses. I guess the second drink didn't count for his bar, so he's not dead yet. Alright, well, let's talk to the pretty woman. Hello, ma'am. You are stunning. Extravagant lady. An obscenely glamorous woman wipes the stool clean before gingerly sitting on it. Maybe she's the killer. After a moment, she checks her lipstick in a pocket mirror before readjusting her coat. She leans forward to meet your gaze, although I'm sure she wouldn't want to get her hands dirty because I've known her for 3 seconds and it already seems like she doesn't want to get any of her expensive clothes dirty. But I didn't see any blood in the murder scene at the beginning. But the killer was smoking a cigarette. I guess we'll have to see if she smokes. But that might get her precious clothes dirty, so who knows. Welcome. It's certainly cushy down here. To think this grand a place below a bookstore. How very Vincent. Oh, you know Vincent. Okay. Yes, he's the man who invited me. He probably mentioned I'd be showing up. He's quite the fan. He did not mention you at all, ma'am. I'm sorry. All he said was that he had friends. Her nails tap rhythmically to some invisible music. You can't tell if she's waiting for you to say something in particular. She wants us to recognize her, and I don't, but I'm not as up on the hip-hop culture as some others, I guess. I don't know. Vincent hasn't mentioned- I can't even be nice about it, oh my god. No, he must have. Carmine, Olivia. There's probably some kind of list I'm on, a VIP kind of affair. Olivia, honey, I'm sorry he did not mention you. I'm an actress slash singer slash radio host. If you haven't heard of me, you've certainly heard my voice. Oh, honey. Her voice is silky and delicate like a silver bell. You don't mind listening to it, even though it drips with audacity. Oh my god, I love this game. I can just straight up lie to this bitch. Oh my god. I think the lie will make her more wanting to talk to me. Potentially. I think she'll warm up to me more if I lie about this. Yeah, a little bit. See, we all need a little push to jog our memory sometimes. Perhaps you heard about the time I saved a performance of Dandies and Dames at the Classic Grand? No, I haven't. Maybe. The stagehand forgot to leave a prop gun on stage. I ended up singing bang bang noises to finish the performance. The audience loved it. The director went along with it. Okay, honey. I'm sure it was just awkward, but you know, I will say, at some point, what can you do if your prop is not there? I've done theater, but like, I don't know. I wouldn't brag about it at a bar. I don't know. I don't really talk about myself in general though, so I don't think I'm the best example sometimes. The show got middling reviews, but I was praised for my quick thinking and my coolness under pressure. Can I get you a drink? Are you buying, darling? Put it on my tab. I'll be here often. Do we do tabs here? I don't even have a currency counter, so I guess that's not important. I eagerly await your performance, bartender. Anything specific you fancy? Something fruity. I love tropical fruits in particular. She likes the gaze. Fruity. I eagerly await you. Okay, she already said that. Let's make her the fruity drink. Tropical fruits. Thank you, darling. My throat is absolutely parched. Okay. This was the one that came to mind pretty quick. It's the only one with tropical fruits, I think. A pina colada. If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. Yeah, this is like the only one. Also, she has a very like balanced tolerance. And it's also more spread out. The other ones was like gaps of 2, but this is gaps of 3. Interesting. So this is a 4, so she's just gonna be tipsy. Oh, it's a little hook hand. That's neat. This is the drink I'm allergic to. There you go. Astonishing, flawless, incredible, divine, absolutely brilliant use of everything. Inspirational, honestly. All I did was trace a hook, girl. What a day. Oh, did I tell you about my radio career? She doesn't wait for an answer. Instead, she leans forward and curls her finger to pull you close. See, this is what I mean. Anyone I flirt with is just automatically gay, because we do not know the gender of this person. I think that they are a genderless being right now. Non-binary like me. Well, today I spent the majority of my time reading contracts. I'm starting my own show, you see. Something daring, something bold, something that'll knock the socks right off my listeners. I'm calling it Chamomile and Carmine. Classy, right? Absolutely. You're one of the first to hear about it, but well, I suppose I let my mouth run when I'm a little tipsy, so more we'll find out soon. Hee. Okay, so keep her tipsy. I don't know what happens when she gets drunk, to be fair, but she almost has 25% affection for me already? Picture me in my sultry voice, broadcast nationwide to the people of Zara. Even the poor folks who can't make it to my stage performances. I'm so excited. Congratulations. Good things happen to good people, you know. Sure. Olivia swirls the last bit of her drink and takes a long sip. She wipes her mouth with a tissue before setting the empty glass down beside her hand. Thank you for the drink. I will be back, though hopefully soon you won't have to wait too long to hear my voice. Kisses! With a slight stumble, she pushes herself up, winks at you, and takes her leave. Maybe the actions is like clue presenting and not just dialogue. Who knows? We'll find out. Eventually. See you soon! Okay, I can end the day now. Ding ding bitch, let's fucking go. Ooh, I can make a fucking clue board. This is my favorite shit in the world. Besides structuring your thoughts, the clue board also has another very important function. Some clues can be connected to form new evidence. Spotted a contradiction or two pieces of evidence that tell you something about the same person or event. Try combining them. This is so fucking clue. This is so fucking clue. It's so fucking cool. Oh my god, I can't speak. To place a clue you found on the board, simply click and drag. Okay. At any point, you can remove a clue from the board by dragging and dropping it back into the clue list should you feel a piece of information is no longer important. Oh yeah, we can link these bad boys. Peter's street smarts. Peter frequented the last drop, the speakeasy where Natalia Reed's murder took place, before it was shut down. He should be able to tell me who else went there to drink, and if any of them visit the nightcap. Cool. Proceed to the next day, click the coat rack. Okay. Okay, do I have to put this down? Okay, I can't drag that one. Yeah, that one's just my brain cell, I guess. Maybe these aren't relevant anymore, but I'll keep them around for now. Yes. Alright, this is actually longer than I was expecting the demo to be. Oh, there's so many people here. Hi, Peter. Oh, that guy looks depressed. Well, 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 look who's still open. In a world of dwindling light, you're a beacon in the night. Hi, Peter. I don't plan on closing anytime soon. Let's catch up just like the old days. Press the show clue button to open the notebook. Okay. Ask him for more information. Story about the broad that got iced at a speakeasy. What about it? What do you think happened? You read the story. I'm sure the journals did a great job. They always do. Don't be like that. I want your opinion. Okay, that did take my actions down. Okay. So that's what the actions are, is presenting evidence and shit. Not just talking. You're fishing. And for what? I got nothing for you. You and me both know how this show plays out. The papers spin the same stories. The hoi polloi gets all worked up. And ain't no one got the real facts, except for the ones who know to keep their mouths shut. And folk who say the city council are fabricating the killings. They got their heads screwed on wrong. Bukovia officials can barely patch a hole in the road, far less stage a murder. Yeah, no. Vincent's barking up the wrong tree, I think. I know a professional job when I see one, and this ain't professional. But it was done by someone who has experience. Someone who planned it out real careful, and who's done it before. Did you visit that speakeasy? Yeah. And? Plenty of folk went there, so don't go making any inferences. You know where the line is. No need to see what happens if you step over. Who else went there? Hard to tell, it was the mixed crowd. Let me think. Alina Dragos, that type of rich blonde who don't want nothing to do with me. Last year she made it big thanks to her daddy winning the jackpot at a poker tourney. Elliot, the sour-faced alcoholic who popped in occasionally. If he was in school, I'd beat the snot out of him and take his milk money. I still might. And Killian Durand, the rich kid with the baby face and the soft hands. You taking roll call? If this bartending gig don't work out, I suggest a job as an intrepid reporter. What do you think of that, Scoops? Alright, I was just curious. When you don't feel like asking a customer any further questions, you can always press the leave button in the bottom right to exit a conversation, regardless of how many actions you have left. However, if you still have questions for Peter, you can simply continue your conversation. Okay, I think they want me to do that. I'll be off then. Bye. Okay, so he just sits on the freaking stairs. What a freak. Alright, we've got a group of 4 here, and then this man all disgruntled in the corner by himself. Let's see what's up with him. Office worker in a bad mood. Moody-looking man sits down. He takes a deep breath and hunches over the bar, avoiding eye contact. Long day. Every day's the same length. Can I get a cocktail? Sure. As your hand moves to grip a glass, he holds his palms up, stopping you. Okay. Wait. Please make sure it's a clean glass. All our glasses are clean. I'm sure, but I've had bad experiences. Smudges and such. 1 glass, no smudges. Good, I'll have that cocktail. I'm waiting. Do you have a preference? Nothing too fruity. I don't like seeds or pith in my mouth. Maybe something minty. Okay, no fruit, no seeds, mint. Got it. I think we only had like 1 or 2 drinks with mint in them. Okay, this one's minty, but the lemon slice might have seeds. This one has mint, but also has lime juice and a lime slice. That's a little tart though, but they both have a slice in them. I think I got about an equal. But this one will not even get him tipsy, and this one will absolutely get him drunk. That's the difference between the 2 of them. I don't know, I think I was hoping for a 4, but looking like that's not an option here if he wants mint, so I'll give him a 2. Plus I haven't made this one yet, so. Punch, yeah, they weren't kidding about a punch, look at that, punch. Maybe he can have 2. I can only serve him once in the game, so I think if they ask for refills, it's just like, you know, flavor text. Because the priest didn't get so drunk he died. He's in a good mood now. That's a nice drink. Clean glass, crisp taste. You watch him down the rest. When the glass is empty, he wipes it carefully with his sleeve. The notebook just told me that he's Elliot, but the game hasn't told me on the thing yet. Oh, he's very fastidious. You a big drinker? There's not much else to do in Bakovi. To be honest, I'm not usually out on days like these, but my date got canceled. Are you open the whole weekend? We are! Good, that's when I usually need a drink. I'm Elliot, by the way. I live a few streets over. What did you say about a guy named Elliot? Where's my information, bro? Wouldn't it be under the clues? Yeah, Elena Dragos, Elliot Lynn, and Killian Durant. So he definitely is from the last drop. Can I get you another drink? I could stay quiet. Oh no, I should head home. Thanks a lot for the drink. I'll be back soon. See you then. Damn. Well, I'm sure I can talk to him another time. I told him I was open all weekend. And I'm wondering if this is Killian, perhaps. And one of these women is Alina. Or I could just fuck off. I'm not going to do that. Talk to the redhead. You are very cute. A woman sits down at the bar. Her eyes are piercing, and she scans the room, then you, taking everything in. She's dressed up with diamond earrings, a pearl necklace, and a coat that could be mink. What can I get you? This place is as charming as it is easy to find. When Alina mentioned a speakeasy on the boulevard, I can't say I expected this. So you're not Alina, but you know Alina. And Alina's probably one of those two then. Money has flooded into the Bakovi Boulevard and washed away the dirt, but some of the character too. However, it seems to have flowed past this venue without impact. We did just open. I'm confused. Do you like it here? I can't tell if that's a compliment. As close to one as you're likely to get from me. I'm Wendy Brooker. You might have heard of my father. Nope, sorry, I'm just a person playing a game. I don't know shit about fuck. You haven't, but she says it with enough confidence that you feel like you should. Well, I don't think you'll need to ask around too much to know my reputation. Impeccable. And if you stay on my good side, I'll even think of an endearing nickname for you. Okay, I don't know if I like this girl, but she's very cute. Okay, do you want a drink? Don't make me beg. What does a lady like you drink? Something strong enough to make everyone look just a little more fabulous, but not too much. What about flavors, girly pop? Okay, she wants something. I would put probably like a little bit between tipsy and drunk then. But I don't know anything about what kind of flavor she likes. God, girly pop. So we want a 3. Or maybe a 2. You know, the femme fatale matches her hair. The femme fatale matches her hair. I'm gonna make her a Bloody Mary. And it's a 3. So that's what we're doing. Blood. A twist. Not bad, but too many of these and I'll get bored. Girly pop, you gave me no hints, okay? You gave me no flavors. I'll take this back to my table now, darling. Oh, you don't want to talk to me? Girly pop. I got 5 actions with you. I don't have any clues, though. You're not from the bar, so enjoy. Wendy. Okay, it's one of these two is Alina. We're just gonna go from right to left, I guess. Are you Alina? Well-dressed girl. Young, well-dressed woman sits at the bar and waits. She doesn't seem the happiest, but as soon as you look at her, she puts on a smile and leans on the bar. Your name Alina? What can I get for you? I don't really know if I'm honest. Too many options. How about I choose? I'd appreciate that. I feel a bit out of my depth here. Something light though. I have work in the morning. Okay, so you're probably not Alina. If you feel out of your depth. Because they said God, what's her name? Wendy said that Alina brought them here. I feel like if you're Alina, you're not out of your depth. Probably. Oh, I just noticed her choker has a little like knight. Like a chest knight on it. That's pretty cool. Looking forward to trying anything you make for me. Any flavors you're fond of? May sound odd, but tomato. Oh, I'm making another femme fatale. Okay. Let's make another fucking Bloody Mary. Is that the only one with tomato in it? Yeah. Are they the type of girly pops who... Is this a different trace? I think this is a different trace. Interesting. I guess changes it up. That's nice. Are they the type of girls who is like, she's gonna get to the table and be like, oh my god, we can't match. What the fuck? That's lovely, thank you. I didn't pay attention to her tolerance. But she said she wanted tomatoes, so I guess she's drunk now. Oofy doofy. Places like this are fascinating to me. I'm not used to all this. You're as welcome as anyone. She tilts her head as if she's wondering whether to agree or not. I keep thinking the constabulary will arrest me at any moment. If my friends were caught, they would pay a fine, but I'd end up in jail. I understand. Yes. Yes, I think you do. I'm Maria Popa, by the way. I'm here with my friend Alina. Speaking of, I should probably go back there. I wouldn't want to miss out on another story from Wendy about how her butler is getting fat and her swimming pool is too big. She did also say she has work in the morning, so she's definitely from like a different background than the rest of them. I wonder how she knows them. Good luck. You see her put on a smile, grab her drink, and make her way over to the table. Return! Alright, you're Alina, right? Blonde lady. A young woman sits casually at the bar. Before she says a word, she looks at the list of drinks on the wall behind you, a tad confused. Evening? Hello. What can I get you? I don't know what I'm feeling today. I want something strong, but I'm also craving something sweet. What can you do? Oh yeah, look at her tolerance. I can try and help you make up your mind. Huh, that'd probably help. Okay, let's roll the dice. Surprise me. What did you like again? I want something strong, but I'm also craving something sweet. Strong and sweet, huh? What if I made another femme fatale? I don't think that's sweet, though. Or very strong. It's a 3. Okay. I mean, the coconut might be sweet. I don't know about that, actually. Oh, this one has sugar syrup in it. So the ruby might be good because that's a 5. That's just gonna get her tipsy. God. This one's a 3 and has sugar syrup. This one's a 2 and has sugar syrup. This one's a 7. But I don't think that sounds very sweet. Actually, is vermouth sweet? I don't know. I've never had it. It's stronger than the ruby, that's for sure. It's the strongest drink we have. But only gives me 1 action where this would give me 2. And gets her drunk as opposed to tipsy. Google time, is vermouth sweet? That'll determine it. Can you tell I don't drink a huge variety of things? I drink coffee with Baileys in it. And hard cider. And rum and coke sometimes. There are sweet and dry varieties of vermouth. Okay. So some of them are and some of them aren't. That's so helpful. I'm gonna guess that it's a sweet one. Although maybe the game isn't wanting me to think that hard. I'm just gonna make the strongest drink we have because that's what she wants. And she'll probably hate it. Oh my god, it's a bat! That's so cool. Woo! Look at me go. Please don't hate it, girly pop. I'll make you a ruby next time. I never got to make this one before. Well, I definitely don't hate it. Thanks. Okay, she doesn't hate it. Have you been open long? Particularly, I thought this place seemed new. Below a bookshop, too. I used to come here to buy books when I was a kid, whenever my father gave me pocket money. Either way, consider me sold, I guess. How'd you afford somewhere on the boulevard? I don't own the place. Vincent owns the place. I'm just gonna say I don't own the place. Right. Anyway, I'm Alina Dragos. I brought a few friends along and we're already a bit tipsy, if you haven't noticed already. Yeah, that's my fault. Although, unless she's saying they drank before they came here, but all of their stuff was at 0, so that's a lie, girly pop. Oh, I can't present any evidence. She didn't have to tell you that. They reek of booze. You hide it well. Let's just appeal to her sensibilities. Yeah, we found a bottle in the basement. We're celebrating our friend's birthday. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for my friends. I hope they haven't wandered off. Nope, they're still there. Take care. You too. So I need to ask her about the drop. I need to ask the other man about the drop. And probably this guy. Are you Killian? Boy in pink? Before he even sits down, you can tell this young man has an attitude. He frowns at the bar, his seat, the drink selection, and then you. You wish you weren't so good at handling men like him. You've had more experience than you wished for. He looks your way when he sits down. When you don't immediately give him attention, he taps the table twice. Okay, bitch. What can I get you? Surprise me. Give me some hints. Ugh. Well, I'm a big fan of rum, I think. You think? Oh, you're a lightweight. You think? You watch him try to get comfortable in his seat. He looks over his shoulder at the 3 girls he came in with, then regards you with an urgent look in his eye. You're the bartender, so 10 bar and serve me something. I don't drink too much. My parents are into wines, not cocktails. I can handle that. Thank you. Flavors do you enjoy? Something with a sweet touch like rum. Okay. Yeah, I guess rum is made of sugarcane. That's why I can drink it. Okay, this has rum in it. This also has rum in it. He's gonna get tipsy no matter what I give him, but that'll get him drunk. Those are the only 2 with rum in them. I guess if I want to get him tipsy or drunk, I'll do the mint punch. He said he doesn't drink much, I don't want to kill him. Oh, what? Ah! Oh my god. My mouse did not want to cooperate with that one. Alrighty. That almost punched me in the face. Oh, this looks fine indeed. I'm Killian. You might have met my parents at some point. The Durands. Why do you think I know your parents, bro? I just work here. Rich people are weird. Might have. You might have been a doctor with that surname, though it's fuzzy. Fine people, though I suppose this private doctor is a bit out of your price range, perhaps, for healthcare. Okay, so it is a doctor. With that, he pays, turns around, and goes back to sit at the table. Ellipses. Okay, well, I guess I can talk to my boy toy again. Oh ho ho ho, I have options now. I only have one. Does this mean it takes an action? Do I already know a drink that he likes? Yeah, he likes the cold winter. I'm gonna ask if he knew about the victim. Shame about her accident. Her murder. What event? Saw her here and there. Reckon it's real odd she got iced. Why odd? She didn't seem like the victim type, you know? Can you elaborate? He tilts his head for a moment, you see his eyebrow shift, giving you a knowing look. She was confrontational, fearless. Most people are intimidated by me, but she brushed me off. She brushed off my employer a few times, too. Usually the ones that end up victims are the ones who don't fight back. Even drunk, she'd probably put up a good fight. So she probably got poisoned. What if she got poisoned? Reckon so. Killed from behind, right? Whoever stuck her probably thought they couldn't take her in a fight. The police or whoever's holding your leash should be looking at cowards. That's what you should be investigating. Who says I'm investigating? Oh yeah, that was an action. You're asking a lot of questions. People without background know better. No one ever got iced for asking too few questions. You're right. Hey, if you got someone pulling your chain, I get it. Someone holding something over you, I guess. Perhaps. Don't be coy. We go way back, so I get it. Right. Well, I won't go home, but I can't stay here. Make sure you don't get in any mischief while I'm gone. That's my job. Will do. I should have made him a drink. Oh well. That's on me. Can I talk to them again? What does a girl need to get a drink around here? I already served you, bitch. Evening, Alina. Let's catch up on all the gossip. Ooh. Oh, you can date people in this game! Ooh, I hope I can date not just the women. I hope I can date anyone. I'm guessing that's what the affection meter was for. I should have guessed that. Gosh, this is so overwhelming.
The next day.
Hi, welcome back. It's the next day. I had to end the last recording rather abruptly because I had some plans, and this demo ran longer than I expected, and I did not want to miss said plans. So, we're back. Ignore that I'm wearing a different outfit. Everything's fine. Let's catch up on all the gossip. Oh, right. So, she's someone who was at the other speakeasy, but I can ask her all sorts of things. I can ask what sort of drink she likes, but I already made her a drink, so I don't want to waste an action on that. I can ask how she feels about our speakeasy. I can just go right into asking her about the victim. I feel like that might be a little abrupt. Because I feel like we need to find a more natural way into that conversation where we're like, hey, like, you like that other speakeasy, right? Did you know the girl who died? I found out that that girl died, and that's fucking weird, right? But just asking if she knows her, that's a little abrupt, I think, so maybe I won't do that one. Can I ask what she does for work? I feel like that question is gonna be responded to with, work? I'm too rich for work. Because it sounds like she's the leader of this little group, right? And she's probably some, like, rich bitch who doesn't work. Just like Redhead over here, who is a rich bitch who doesn't work. And hair scarf girl, does have a job. She's the only one I know for sure actually is, like, working class, probably. But it seemed like there was a class divide between her and the other three, so I feel like asking this girl, Alina, what she does for work would just result in, you think I work? You know? Ooh, I can ask about hobbies, dating. Yeah, let me ask if she's single when I don't even have one heart unlocked. That's so smart. Oh, risk. What brings you to a speakeasy? Who are the people you came with? You know, I'm gonna start off asking about her hobbies. I feel like that's a very neutral question. Actually, no. I have 3 actions. I feel like the most neutral question is, hey, how you like the place? Because I just met her. It's like, how are you finding your time at this place you have also just came to for the first time? And then I can maybe segue into hobbies or something. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm just like, I'm trying to not be weird. They've given me so many options that I feel like some of them would definitely be like, why the fuck are you asking me that, you know? But she's also drunk, so who knows? How are you finding your time here? Pleasant crowd, mostly. There's a few people here that I'm not on great terms with, but it's a bar, so that's to be expected. It's just you and your friend group here. Maybe she doesn't like one of her friends. Maybe she doesn't like one of her friends. What's the drama? Ooh. I'd rather not get into it, honestly. Damn, she's not drunk enough to tell me the secrets. I have a feeling I know who you're talking about. Do I? I don't know a damn thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, she's a chess grandmaster, apparently, according to this very small text. I don't know how I learned that. Killian. Maybe she doesn't like Killian. Oh, she's a chess player too, apparently. And she's a seamstress. I truly, like, I can barely read that. And I didn't find her favorite drink. So maybe I should have asked what kind of drink she likes. 'Cause I didn't find her favorite. I feel like she was just like, give me something strong. Was she the one? It was literally yesterday and I don't remember what she said. Maybe she doesn't like Wendy. Oh, Wendy didn't like the femme fatale either. I was just trying to match her hair. Okay, so I don't know her favorite yet. I found some other people's favorites though. I'm a gamer. Anyway. So I don't know. I don't know who she's talking about off the top of my head, so I'm like, I don't want to say this and risk losing affection and have her not talk to me and then not tell me important information later. Okay. Why does this have a sun next to it? She is in a good mood, but she didn't. I'm confused. I don't exactly know what that means. I'm gonna ask what kind of drink I know I'm wasting an action, but if I can figure out what her favorite drink is, I might be able to get her to talk later. And plus, then I can remember it for the full game. I actually don't know when this game is supposed to come out. I'm gonna look. I don't remember from the Steam page when this game was supposed to come out. I definitely looked when I looked this up the first time, and I just don't remember, so I'm gonna look at that real quick. Okay, so the reason I don't remember is because it has not been announced. So there was no information to remember. It just says to be announced on the Steam page, but whenever this comes out, if I memorize their favorite drinks, I can speedrun. Unless they're gonna be sly and change everybody's favorite drinks after the demo. Which I wouldn't put it past games to ever do. I don't know if they'll do that for this specific game, but like, wouldn't surprise me if a game at some point had done that. My favorite has to be the poison drop. Nothing tops that one. Do I have a recipe book? Do I have? No. I don't have my recipe book. I don't remember what's in that. But does that write in her profile that she likes the poison drop? Maybe not yet. Maybe I have to click through this dialogue before it'll update. Very specific. Hey, if you don't tell people exactly what you like, how will you ever get what you want? Good point. It's better than Maria's anyway. The woman likes tomato in her drinks. It's indecent. Okay, so Maria's the one she doesn't like. I could have maybe inferred that it was probably Maria, because she's kind of the odd one out of that group. And like, maybe she's better at chess than Alina, and Alina's a little jealous bitch. I don't know, that's speculation. Okay, so now I'm like, I could get some dirt on Maria, maybe, if I do this again, but that I only have 2 actions. I could ask about the friends. Maybe I'll get dirt that way, but new dialogue. And then maybe I'll confirm that it's Maria she doesn't like, and then I can go try to get dirt from that old dialogue. I don't know. Oh, we got a notebook update. You know, I don't particularly like the nouveau riche or the oldo riche. Killian is sweet, painfully innocent. Wendy has her moments. The only person I really want around me is Maria. Oh, it's the opposite of what I thought. See, this is why we dig around and don't just accuse people of things. Cause like, I thought she was just having bitch eating crackers disease about Maria, and that's why she was like, she likes tomato? What the fuck? What a loser. Like, you know how you get about people when you really are like irritated with them, and it's like all they gotta do is like breathe near you, and you're like, ugh. We call that bitch eating crackers around my parts. So she doesn't like Killian or Wendy. She only likes Maria. It's like the complete opposite. What's so good about Maria, or why do you socialize with them? I mean, Maria seemed nice. I don't know, like, this seems like I'm assuming Maria sucks. But I could also learn more about why she likes Maria and like learn more about Maria that way. But I could learn more about her from either, I think. I think I'm gonna go with this top one. Because they're useful. The wealthy don't see us as people. We're tools, so I've sort of adopted that mindset. Oh, she must not come from a rich family then. It sounded like... Okay, I need to read her profile again. Or attempt to read the tiny text again. She's an heiress. So maybe she does come from money. Her chess rival since childhood. So they are chess lesbians, I think. I have met them for 5 minutes, but I'm like, best friends since childhood, chess rivals? Like, there's some youuuu there. I feel like people are gonna write youuuu about this game, and I support this. But you're rich. Okay, so we would have questioned it. You're not getting it. I was born poor. That stain stays with you. For Killian, he was born middle class, so he's closer to home. I might be wealthy now, but I didn't come into money through gem mining or property or an aristocratic aunt. Gambling! My father has money now, but all that means is he has more to lose, and gamblers always lose in the end. Oh, I love that we're getting this lore. Also, didn't they say the girl who died was a gambler? I don't think that necessarily means anything. But if she dislikes gamblers, I don't know. She's probably not the killer. But if her favorite drink is the poison drop, and I was joking that the girl might have been poisoned, I'm like, who knows? If I don't ingratiate myself with these people, maybe even shack up with one of them, I'll have nothing again. I'll be nothing to them. In the grand scheme, I'm a blip. A momentary, fleeting thing in these people's lives. I've got to hook them in, get them invested, and eventually probably marry one if I want to keep this lifestyle. No, the tragic youuuu of she loves Maria, but she needs to marry rich. And Maria isn't that. There's already fan fiction. I don't write a ton, or ever, but like, if I did, I'd already be writing fan fiction right now. Like, this game needs to blow up so people can write fanfiction about it. I'm telling you. This game, I'm already fucking invested in this game. Like, I want it so bad. This demo's great. I just wish I could, I don't know, trust them a bit more. Some of them are decent, I think, but I know where I came from and I know I won't go back. That has to be my focus. It's quite the plan. I'm a chess player. Planning ahead is what I do. Chess lesbians. Okay. Still seems a bit cynical. You mean pragmatic. Seeing how quickly people changed the way they treated me the moment I got money left me a little jaded, I suppose. On good days, I think my new friends aren't like that. They're better than that. Wendy and Killian might have more to them than I admit, but I still don't fully trust them. Yet. Okay, I have one action left. That was definitely a lot of lore. I'm glad I clicked that option. Like, I am glad I asked her about her friends. I love the lore drops. I'm not gonna ask her if she's single because she just fucking said she wants to marry rich, and I do not think my fucking enigmatic bartender ass is probably not what she's looking for. Plus, we have quite literally no affection built up. Gonna ask her about her chess hobby, I guess. I think I'm gonna ask about her hobbies and maybe I can find out more about her, like, chess adventures. I play competitive chess. I'm good at it, depending on who you compare me to. Maria and I have been chess partners since we were kids. Back then, we imagined that if we got good enough, we'd live the life of chess grandmasters. Play chess for trophies, live in hotels, go to parties, have crowds cheer our names. The reality is a lot of these events only pay you when you win, and the entry fees are extortionate. Back in the day, we did overtime to afford the qualification fees. We'd be so exhausted from overtime that we'd never play our best. We'd scrape up enough money for one hotel room and pass out each night. Still had fun, though. And there was only one bed in the hotel room. Sorry. I can't not at this point. Ever win? I won a tournament a few weeks back. Maria got second place, so we both qualify for an upcoming national tournament. Maria doesn't know yet, but I'll be paying to take us both there. Aw, that's kind of you. It's our dream. I understand. Wait, is that the time? I should get going. Bye-bye. Oh, she just fucks off completely. She doesn't even go back to talk to her friends. That's kind of funny. She's just like, sorry y'all, I'm too drunk for this. And she just fucks off. Not even that she's too drunk for this. She's just like, sorry, I exhausted all my action icons. Sorry. She doesn't even want to hang out with her friends anymore. Because what they could have done, I guess, just put her back in this chair but not make her clickable, but I feel like that might have confused people. Because I think a lot of this game's thing is like, oh, there's no one in the bar, let's end the day. But if like there's someone there but not clickable, I feel like that might, I don't know. I wouldn't be confused, but I can see how other people might be like, huh? But she didn't leave, why can't I talk to her? It's probably easier from a programming standpoint too. It's like, oh, she's not available, bye. Now that I've learned about Maria, I want to talk to Maria more. Hi. Good evening. Evening, Maria. The problem is that Killian is also on that list of people who are at that bar, so I'm like, I should be investigating. But Chess-Yuri. I'm way more interested in this Chess-Yuri. We should chat, I guess. Pass the time. My friend fucked off and left me. We have 5 actions with her. I already know what her favorite is, so I need to ask her this. Oh, I can't ask her if she's single. That's interesting, so I guess... I wonder if, like... only some of the characters are romanceable, then I guess that would make sense. Maybe I'll ask her about drinking first. I have more actions than I did with Alina, so... Not at all. If I'm honest, I come here because Alina asks me along, and leaving her at a bar alone isn't something I'm comfortable with. And yet she just left you at a bar alone. Oopie doopie. It would be really funny if I talked to Maria first and she fucked off and left Alina alone, though. You're a good friend. I think so, too. Alina and I have been through a lot. I like knowing she's safe. Even if it means drinking. Oh, it's not so bad. Sometimes having a few drinks makes the book I'm reading even more exciting. Though I often lose my place and have to read the same page over and over. You're welcome to read anything on the shelves. Really? I mean, thanks. Thank you. I wasn't sure if a speakeasy was for me, but a speakeasy with a library? I like her. I think she's neat. I can just say, tell me about yourself. And then maybe ask about chess. I feel like she won't know the victim. Although if she constantly goes to bars with Alina, she probably was at the last drop too. Maybe. I don't want to assume things. And I also feel like maybe that's the only way to actually get any information in this game. But I feel like it's such like an abrupt question that I'm not sure. Just asking, what do you know about Natalia Reed? Like, it just seems so out of the blue that I'm like, I feel like that would be way too random to ask them. But it doesn't look like currently there is a path to ask them. It's like, oh, hey. Like, figure out if they were at that other speakeasy and then be like, oh, hey, that's where that girl died, right? Did you know her? And, like, kind of make it more organic? I don't know. I might just be looking at this the wrong way. Maybe when I click on it, it becomes more organic, because some games have dialogue options like that. I might test it out on Killian, honestly, because I know he was, like, there. I'm gonna ask Maria to tell me about herself, because I just want to hear more about her and Alina. Like, what do you want to know? I'm a people pleaser. Is that okay? Is it okay that I'm a people pleaser? I'm truly trying to please you right now. Is it okay that I'm a people pleaser? Me, though. That's how I am. I work at the tailors and the stacks for that old man William. The other girls, it seems good, talk about drinking and dancing, but I just keep my head down. They think I'm dull, but I knew that place would burn down one day. Burn down? That building is a death trap. We don't know who blew the fuse box. In a house of matches, it can be hard to find the first spark, you know? Oh yeah, that kind of shit happened all the time before regulations. Anyway. But it didn't burn down completely. Alina and I just can't play chess in the basement anymore. Oh, you play chess? Totally pretending I didn't just talk to your girlfriend about it. When we were at school, we played for boiled sweets. It's a wonder we still have teeth. The women in the workhouse think I'm quiet and boring, but I watch them and I see things. Patterns. Not just in the fabric, but in the city and people. And most of all in chess. Alina's good, but most days I can beat her. There's a fire in me. Competition. Even without candy, victory is still sweet. Oh, you're a grandmaster. Haha, not quite. Although I have won tournaments. We both won a few, but none that were official or major. Alina always beats me when the stakes are high. It's like the pressure of playing against my friend makes me wilt. That's because you're in love with her. I mean, what? In the heat of competition, she lights up and I burn out. She just wants it more. I once asked her what her secret is. I'll never forget what she said. Never dim your star to make others shine brighter. Any other hobbies that aren't so intense? Cooking, I guess. I stew a mean sarmale. But this is starting to feel like a job interview instead of a drinks order. I'm sorry! I only had one dialogue option, Maria. Fair point. Alright. I feel like she just told me about chess, but I'm like, I should ask about it again. Maybe, perhaps. I literally have 3 actions and 3 lines of questioning left. Maybe I should ask her about the victim at this point. Like, you know, this girl. It's so random. Maybe I'll save right before I do it and load if it goes bad. I am nothing if not a saved scummer. Okay. I'm not above this. The femme fatale is nice. The spice slows you down so you get the head spins without getting carried away. Interesting. You can tell I don't drink much, can you? Oh, but you like me more because I said that. I can, but I don't judge. I appreciate that. Still, it's growing on me a tad. I don't know if that's a good thing. I prefer these cocktails to the beer my father drinks. Well, beer's yucky, so... I better not make it a habit, though. Your choice. Okay. I'm gonna ask about... Actually, I'm gonna save. Okay, so I'm realizing something. And I'm like, maybe this demo is all 16 days because it says case 0, which implies that there's more than one case. Obviously. This is just the demo case. So, like, the 16 days wouldn't be the full game, which makes you think this is a really long fucking demo. And maybe I should have just... I don't know. Maybe I should have not cut my video off abruptly so much before and just said, hey, we'll do this next time, and made this its own video, but too late now. Yeah, I actually, I can't tell because it says case 0. So maybe, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. If I end the day and it lets me keep going, we'll see. I might have to make this a multi-part series, I don't know. Then it'll be extra awkward that I changed outfits in the middle of the stream, but I did not think that this would be this long, so. The rules are made up and nothing matters. Chess! We do, yes. We've been partners since we were 8. We met at a chess club in school. We were rivals, but ended up being best friends. A long friendship. I know her better than myself at this point. Chess is about getting into your opponent's head. I like it inside her. Does that sound strange? I have no one of these will be bad. And one of these will be good, but they both sound the same to me. We can get very competitive, but we share the same dream. To get a little bit better every day, and to beat all those stuffy old bearded men at the chess council together. We know each other so well now, I'm not sure our practice is helping us get to the next level. But I also just enjoy the time we spend together. We dream of one day beating Bukovi's top grandmaster. We're getting close. Alina won a tournament a few weeks ago, and I came second. I was so happy. We played against each other in the finals, and it was intense. It felt like my whole life was building to that moment. Since we were in the top spots, we knew we'd already qualified for the tournament in a few months with the Grandmasters, so in a way the final was like a victory lap for us. Have I talked about chess too much? Sometimes I can't tell if I'm talking too much about something I love, but either way, thanks for listening. No, please talk about your special interests, Maria. I love her. I'm saving again. Okay, so that just does like an actual quick save. I wonder if that... Can I load the quick save? Huh. So it counts as an auto save. I guess. Because that's the one I just did at 12:41. My time. Weird. I guess I'll just try to load it. Hope it doesn't fuck up. I like that there is a button though. What do you know about Natalia Reed? The accountant? I don't think I met her. I'm sure I didn't. Okay. But you know she's an account. I guess she reads the newspaper. I don't know. Did you hear about her death? I saw the headlines. Like the start of some macabre murder mystery, but without the cheery ending. Probably. I mean, it's not over till it's over, Maria. The police will catch whoever did it. Maybe a killer can get away with murdering street girls or factory workers, but not someone like her. Let's hope. I still have an action left? Okay, I thought that would have taken an action. I'm not sure what counts as actions. I thought each dialogue option would count as an action. I guess I can present an evidence? What do I have again? Quick saving again, because I'm like, I don't know if I need to be doing this. But I can say, oh, your friend goes to the bar. Sure, Alina's been there. Oh, it's really late. I'm gonna head home. I have something on tomorrow. Thanks for the drinks. Okay, so she confirmed that Alina has been there. But didn't say, oh yeah, I've been there with Alina. But also she shouldn't get weird about it. So I'm glad that didn't go badly, because I was expecting her to be like, why are you asking me this? Fucking weirdo, what the fuck? Do you think I'm a criminal? Do you think I'm a killer? And then I would have been sus on her, because I'm like, why are you acting like this? You know? You're welcome. Alright. Let's talk to Wendy. We meet again. Evening. I have 5 actions with her too. I guess the femme fatale gives you lots of actions, even though, you know, she doesn't even like it that much. Clearly, she doesn't hate it. It's not her favorite. I guess I could ask her more about what drink she likes so I can learn her favorite. I absolutely adore the evening prayer. There are a few others I enjoy, but a great deal more I detest. Why do you ask? So I can do better next time, girly pop? Evening prayer for her. Interesting. And Alina liked the poison drop, but it didn't get written down, so I'm trying to, like, drill that into my skull. Just interested. Very good. I'm glad we could have this discussion now, so we don't have to do it again. What do you want to know? Okay. Ask her about her jewelry. Oh, that didn't count as an action either. Okay. But this one does. I think they both had exclamation points next to them. I do. Aren't you worried about being robbed? If I'm outside, the best place someone could rob would be my empty home. If I didn't wear the nice things I have, I would be living the same life as a woman who had already been robbed. An unglamorous existence. Earrings are meant for ears, and jewels don't sparkle when kept in a box. Okay. Can ask her about herself. That also counted as an action. I love that idea. She opens her mouth in mock surprise and then lets out a little delighted giggle. What's there to say? I grew up at Papa's old estate, Home Heath, out in the country. I moved to Pecovey because I got bored, and I come to dive bars like this because I love the entertainment. What entertainment? Talking to me? I guess? It's not like we have live music right now. Dive bar? I'd say you fit right in. Oh, are we sparring? That's adorable. You continue to meet my expectations. People must love you. These both feel rude. I'm just gonna go with this one. I'll play along. Come, darling, I'm being exceedingly gentle. Let's get to know each other better, or worse, if you prefer. I'll start. I was born, I moved here, and now I'm sat in this cramped little stool talking to someone who has a very colorful background. How do you know my background? Girly pop, I don't even know my background. They didn't tell me. How do you know about my background? I know a lot, darling, and most of what I know I keep to myself. This has been delightful. I mean that. It's refreshing to have repartee with someone who can keep up. Chin chin. I don't like you. Sure. What do you want to know, bartender? Okay, I can ask her how she knows everyone. Yeah, she's a little abrasive. I'm not gonna lie. How do you know everyone? I'm cordial with Alina and Maria, and I know Killian. We met a while ago at a tango class, you know, in pre-Prohibition times. Don't get me wrong, they're not hideously dull or anything. I just feel they're slow to trust and reluctant to say anything genuine. Maybe it's because you act the way you do, girly pop. You feel the same? Or are you an open book? What you see is what you get. Takes me a while to warm up. I'm gonna say what you see is what you get. Like a cannoli. It's what's on the inside that counts. Damn it, now I want a cannoli. I can't even get gluten-free cannoli, okay? You can't do this to me, Wendy. I've noticed you do a lot of watching. You pour drinks while keeping your eye on your customers. The sign of a good bartender, or someone who is fearful of their own clientele. I can't blame you, though. Imagine if one of us were police. Police already came here, bitch! Anyway. Are you? Ha! She laughs, and for the first time it sounds genuine. You've amused her, and she lets the mask slip for a moment. You've known plenty like her, and learned to never let your guard down around them. No. I wish there was something as exciting as a police informant among us. Among us? Oh my god. But alas, we are as we seem. Well, other than Maria. She's not rich at all. Dirt poor, in fact. But you can tell. If you look closely, you can tell. See, this is why I don't like you. You're fucking weird about it. She purses her lips briefly, a smile flashing across her face. Not the friendliest thing to say, yeah, bitch. Friendly? What an odd concept. Alina pays for everything. Maria's a puppy in her purse. But we all do what we must. In her position, maybe I'd do the same. The poor girl's head must be spinning. Evenings in the casinos, speakeasies and clubs with Alina, then back to her threadbare bed sheets each night in the stacks. What a contrast. It's cruel, really. Do you even like Maria? You don't seem to like Maria. I don't like Alina much right now either, but again, they might grow on me. Maria and Alina have some quirks, which I like. Imperfections, and they're both sharp as tacks if you haven't heard. Maria hides it under a shy facade, while Alina hides it under a layer of, well, blondness. Opinions are fluid. For example, I didn't care for you, but perhaps the tide is slowly shifting. Same with the girls, Alina and Maria. If they would just ease off on the chess chat and address the sexual tension in the room instead, I might enjoy their company a great deal more. Oh, does she think they're gay too? Wendy, are you writing Yuri? No, because she hates them. I'm sure. Okay, I can ask her about... See, because I don't give a fuck if she hates me right now, so yeah, go ahead. Tell me everything you know about that bitch. You seem to be a gossipy little bitch anyway. The dead woman. I knew of her. It's quite unavoidable when you're in the company of Alina Dragos, especially when she's had a few drinks. Oh. I should have asked Alina. I thought it would be too abrupt. I'll know for the full game. Unless this case isn't even in the full game. I don't even know. I can't tell right now. But it's called Case 0, so I'm like... What do you mean? How come? I could bore you with long-winded stories about Alina's infamous drunken rants, but why would I deny you the pleasure of experiencing them firsthand? So next time we get Alina drunk. Okay. I get it now. Not tipsy. Drunk. Although, I'm trying to recall, I think I might have just had her be tipsy. This is what we learned for next time. You certainly seem to be well placed to engineer such a rant once again. Just give me a warning before you do, so I may cover my ears in time. I'll try. Okay, I'm out of things again, so I'm gonna present. There's no point, because she knows the girl exists, but, like... I don't know. I have nothing else to do. Common sense has been chasing you, my darling, but you can run. Try to form thoughts more fully before you speak. Okay, I was just wasting my action, bitch. Go home. Didn't affect anything. Bye, Wendy. Didn't affect the affection. She's just like, you're stupid. Anyway, and I'm like, girly pop, I was just seeing if I could get anything out of you with my last action. Like, this is a video game, and I'm winning. Sorry. I love how they all just left him alone. Hi, Killian. Uh-oh. He's a ghost. What the fuck happened? Was that my computer? Or was that the game? That could easily have been my computer. I have no fucking idea. Bartender, we meet again. I need a drink. Please surprise me with something nice. Sir, the game only lets me serve you once a day. That tends to happen if you visit. I bet you hear all sorts of tittle-tattle in here. What's the subject of the day? Okay. I can ask what he thinks of Alina. I have 4 actions. I know he likes this drink, so I feel like if this takes an action. But this didn't seem to take an action with the others, but it has the little, like, it has the exclamation point on it. Maybe that just means it's new. I'm trying to learn this game. Because they all seem to have 3 favorites, so I could just get some info. See, it didn't count as an action. Something that can get me drunk without it feeling like I'm drinking alcohol. Elaborate. I love the light, sugary stuff. I think your mint punch fits that bill. Wonder if I give him a pina colada next time. Got it. He's not afraid to wear pink. I'm sure he's not afraid to have the big fruity drink. Hopefully. Is there toxic masculinity in this game? I feel like some of the other characters might, but maybe not him. Alrighty. Why are you drinking so much you clearly don't enjoy it? I feel like he's gonna get mad at me if I say this, but it's kind of funny. So I'm gonna ask it. but I'm gonna quick save. But I'm gonna ask it. Something to do. Nights are boring without parties. That's it, really. Killian seems to be hiding something. Perhaps serving him enough alcohol will make him talk. I do think it's interesting that he has a long while between tipsy and drunk, but not that much between drunk and fucking toasted. So that's gonna be difficult to skirt around, because I think that might even be just like one notch. Like, you have to get him to exactly this diamond here. You can't see my cursor, but it's fine. Understood? Okay. Oh yeah, it specifically has the wine glass icon on it. So that means that Alina's dialogue seems to be, a lot of that stuff was like, you can't ask her this unless she's in a good mood. That's why I was able to ask her. Because this is requiring something that he's currently not. But the other ones had the sun icon when she was already in a good mood. I guess, yeah, that's probably what that means. What do you think of Alina? Alina's a lot of fun to be around. She's like summer sun bursting through the clouds. Poetic. Very bubbly. Funny that someone like her can come from such a poor family. Lost of personality. Sometimes what comes out of her mouth sounds like intellectual gibberish to me, but even the most frivolous words are kissed on the way out by those heavenly lips. Okay, he might be down bad. I can't tell. Ellipses. Alright. We've got 2 actions and 1 question. But I should probably... I'm gonna do this first, actually. I'm gonna quick save again. I'm abusing that quick save button. I do not care. Did you go to the bar? Sure, I visited. I bet you hear all sorts of tittle-tattle. Okay, so he confirms that he visited. Did you know her? I should have just presented that evidence to Alina and then asked about the victim. I'm like, how do I influence this conversation? I forgot I had a freaking magnifying glass button. 1 brain cell, everyone. A little. I saw her at the Hotel Jubilee a while ago. I saw her, greeted her, and she threw up all over my new suit. I helped her get a radio cab home. She was drunk then. Really? Yeah, she was a bit of a mess. My father always said loose women of meager means lack the ability to handle alcohol with grace like more refined ladies. I feel like that has nothing to do with your social class. I don't think being a lightweight has anything to do with your social class, buddy. But who knows? Who knows what this man has been raised to think? You know she's dead, right? Yeah, this loose woman. He's just like fucking insulting her left and right. Yes, Alina told me this morning. I was rather sad, but more in that fleeting, oh, maybe I'll die one day sort of way. I didn't really know her, so... You will die one day! That's all! I do not have the balls to say that, but it's very funny. Because he will not like me if I say that. If I don't get home soon, my mother will lock me out. Bye! Okay. That sure is a way to leave a conversation. Well, that's it. That's the whole day. I want to, like, reload and ask Alina about stuff, but I was so convinced that she wouldn't know anything and Killian would know everything in my head, so I'm like, it seems like it's the other way around. Hopefully she comes back and I can just be like, hey, girly pop, I've got, you know, 13 more days. Just put this down for now. Just putting shit down. I don't know. I don't need this one anymore, but I don't have anything new because I didn't ask Alina. Anyway, I did say that I would get to the end of the day and see if the demo ends there, so let's see if it does. Doesn't seem like it. This is officially the longest demo in the world. That's not even true. Oh my god, everyone's here. Hi, Hugo. Okay, I'm gonna save the game. Literally, like, everyone's here except for Maria. And, Wendy, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna save. Like, manual save. Where did my saves go? I guess your autosaves die when you end the day. That makes sense. That's why that's how quick save is different than manual save. I figured it out. And that one I saved way too far and I couldn't go back and ask Alina anything. I'm just gonna manual save over it then. And we'll pick this up another time. because I really thought I was closer to the end of the demo than I was, but it's starting to seem like it will give me all 16 days if I so choose. And I'm really liking this, so I will probably, when I find time, sit down and record more of this. Hopefully that is what the people want, but at some point, this is my channel, and I want it. And I am very, very excited to see more of this game, because it looks so good so far. I am laser focused in, I want to know what's going on so bad. I love gossiping with these PNGs. It's so good. These characters are so interesting so far, and I love mysteries. And this is making me think I really will, when I play Coffee Talk, I'm gonna love it. People have already told me that. They're like, Abby, you're gonna love that game. And I think this is the first game of this style I've actually sat down and played myself, and everyone was right. I can't wait for this game to come out. I can't wait to eventually play Coffee Talk 1 and 2, and then there's the third Coffee Talk coming out. I really want to sit down and actually play Valhalla for myself. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, you should check out those other games too, but you should also wishlist this game because it doesn't have a release date yet, but hopefully soon. This is a very polished demo, so I feel like even though they haven't announced a release date, like it can't be that far off. But I don't want to speak for them, of course. But just know that whenever this game drops, I'm gonna go feral. But thank you for watching and hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this even half as much as I did, because I'm literally going feral. I need this game. Did the main menu button break? Oh, that menu doesn't work if I'm in the saving menu. Okay. But anyway, wishlist Best Served Cold on Steam now. Do it. I don't know how to end videos anymore, but thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out. Hit that funny little subscribe button if you haven't already, and there's also that little bell button that gives you notifications every time I post. So if you want to see more of this game, you can get notified when I post more, because there is a very high likelihood that I will play more of this demo, because there's so much more. I'm thinking they're gonna give me all 16 days. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I don't know. I'm gonna find out eventually. I do not have time today. This video is long enough. This video already had to be recorded in 2 parts, but I am loving this demo. Anyway, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody!